So, you're telling me that while there's so many people even preying on your downfall, like coworkers, people that you study with, even like your frenemies that you might have in your life, even while all those people don't wish you well, you still don't like yourself. While all those people who don't like yourself and they actually express it, you still don't like yourself and you don't support yourself. Listen, you are the most important person in your life. Okay, I cannot stress it enough. If you don't love yourself and you don't support yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. People don't care. People people don't care. People might come up to you and like cheer you up when you have a hard day, but generally in your life, like no one is gonna love you for you. Like no one is gonna love you instead of you. You have to love yourself first. Because if you love yourself, you attract better opportunities, you have a better job. Okay, so you have to love yourself unconditionally. Because who else will? You have to understand that no one in this world is their perfect self that they imagine they want to be at the end of their journey. Hi guys, I'm Kinga and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to and why is it so important to truly love yourself. First off, think about the fact that with today's social media, you see celebrities that only share the best parts of their lives. They don't share anything bad that happens. They don't share it with the world. They don't share it with you. You don't know truly how difficult their life is. You don't know how much they did to get where they are. And I promise you, all of them are people too. So anyone you think has this perfect life and is the best version of themselves, it might just seem like it on the picture. It might just seem like it on the picture. But going back to loving yourself unconditionally, okay? What does it really mean? It means loving yourself while you're starting going to the gym. Not saying that you will love yourself only after you look a certain way. It means loving yourself while something in your life doesn't go as initially planned, and taking the best that you can from the situation that your life throws at you. Sometimes you have to love yourself unconditionally because no one else believes in you apart from you, and only you can fulfill the vision you created for yourself in your head. But you can't expect people around you to believe in you from the beginning of your journey, because a lot of people say stuff that later on they don't fulfill and they don't hold to their word. So only when you show someone that you did what you meant to do, that's how you gain their trust and approval. So you cannot expect anyone to believe in you from the start. Like, just don't care. Just do your thing, and they're gonna see that you did what you planned. You know, as long as you believe in yourself. Again, you have to love yourself because no one in this entire world will love you more than you love yourself. Also, you are not able to love anyone more than you love yourself. So, the more you love for yourself, you can have more of it for others. I hope that makes sense. So, if you love yourself, you have a bit of love for others, but if you don't love yourself, it's very hard to love anyone else. Anytime you start thinking that the situations don't go as planned, remind yourself that you were confident enough to start the journey and that your journey doesn't end at this point. Let's say that you didn't get the job that you really, really wanted. You should be so proud of yourself because you tried. You tried getting that job. You believed in yourself enough that you would be suitable for that position. And also, it's not like you cannot apply to any other jobs. It's not the end of the world. Maybe that particular one wasn't meant for you. Like, there are things that don't happen in our lives just because. Listen, I'm studying fashion design, and there was a situation in my uni, like, literally 2 days ago, and it shocked me because there's no way that this happened just because. So, I'm planning to do a final collection on my third year. While making that final collection, I realized that I want my garments and fabrics for my garments to be sourced from very pure sources. I want like fair labor. I want it to be eco-friendly. I don't want artificial dyes in my clothes, right? So I went to a random induction for knitting, and from speaking with a teacher on that induction to knitting, I told her about my concept. A day later, she sent me an email that there's another teacher that can give me fur from his own rabbits because he doesn't need it. So it would be sourced from very eco-friendly source. Like, I don't have to fly from, for example, India. I can just get it here. Those are the things that happen in my life that make me believe that no one happens just because. Like, everything happens for a reason. Because what are the chances that something like this will happen? I also told that teacher I would do anything. I can even get rabbits if that means that my project would mean something significant in the world of fashion. So what are the chances something like this would happen not on purpose? Like, if it wasn't meant for you? There's no way. There's no way, and I refuse to believe that it was a mistake or that it was a random collision of events. I refuse to believe that. Call me delusional, but I refuse. You have to start believing that everything that happens in your life is not a mix of puzzles, right? They fit each other and it happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, no matter what the reason is. Look how until right now, the pieces you got from your life created one fitting together bigger picture. Do you really think this can happen randomly? Just trust that there is a vision that is meant for you and you only, and just go forward. Like, don't look back, just go forward. Like, you didn't get one job, you're gonna get the other. I like to think about all the situations that didn't work out, like didn't work out exactly as I planned, as little reminders that, one, you should appreciate the things that do go well in your life, and second, that we need things that don't go exactly as we planned, because sometimes there are bigger things waiting for you. Imagine you really want a job as a student, right? And you apply to one that is in, for example, hospitality, because it's easier to schedule between your courses, but the pay is not good, okay? But you calculate it and it would be just enough for you, and you didn't get it. Even though you're upset about it, there might be a situation that a week later you're gonna come across an opportunity that is not as obvious to pick as a student, but it fits perfectly you and your situation. And you see, if you knew that the other job is coming to you, you wouldn't worry that the first one didn't work, that it didn't go as you planned. Sometimes you have to step back and try to see the bigger picture. Again, nothing in your life happens just because. Let me tell you another story of my life. I have so many I can mention here, but the biggest one for me is that I went through years of dating as a young student in London. I had such honest intentions, but none of the relationships seemed to work out. I was wondering literally day and night, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? I finally decided to give up on finding a partner, and I decided to focus on myself. And that's when I met my current partner. Sometimes you have to stop trying to force something that's not meant for you. You only think that you want it, but maybe you don't need it, and your life is showing you that. There's a reason why life works out itself so perfectly. So don't waste your energy on like disliking yourself because of the reasons you cannot influence. If you cannot change something, if you tried your best, don't worry about it. But if you can change it, then get up and do the work. But in the process, remember to not stop loving yourself because it won't help you with the process. You should love yourself because we only get one life. Like, think how short our life here is, and you have only one chance to show up for yourself in every way possible. You have to love yourself without looking how far along the journey you want to go through you are. So, how to start loving yourself? You have to believe in you and you have to have the faith. Not even faith. It's more like the feeling that you're going in a good direction. I was told all my childhood that even if everyone in the world say to you that you're wrong, but you believe otherwise, you shouldn't change your mind. You have to believe what you think and what you want to do. If you didn't have anyone to tell you the same thing as my parents taught me, you have to teach yourself that even if the whole world is shouting, but you know something is good and it's something that you should pursue, that's what you should do. You are the only person living your life, and I don't think you want to go through it while not loving yourself. You're gonna be older, whatever the situation is gonna be, right? And at some point, you will regret that you didn't show yourself that unconditional love. Stop wasting your energy and hating the life you're living because you are the most important person to you. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. If you want, please leave subscription, like, a comment. If you would like me to talk about anything else, a comment is really appreciated, and see you in a week. Bye!